Hello everyone and welcome back to MORGBORG Tech. This is the retro unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Prevail 2 on Boost Mobile. This phone was released back in 2013 in this prepaid packaging here. I paid about $23 approximately for this phone from eBay. And yeah, I'll actually open this up here and show you the phone. Looks pretty nice. It's not exactly the cheapest phone from 2013. It was a little higher end. It has some low end specs though. So let's just go over this thing. So starting here on the front, Boost Mobile with the phone, and to indicate that this is running Android, specifically 4.1 Jelly Bean. Here talking about shrinking payments with Boost Mobile. If you pay for your service on time, that is a plan you could have gotten. And here talking about other available plans. So here, Samsung Galaxy Prevail 2, talking about some of the features of this phone, including Bluetooth, web browsing, camera and video recording, and a touchscreen. And just telling you that this uses the Sprint network. Open this up here. Again, there's the phone. Right here is some specs. Samsung Galaxy Prevail 2, Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, a 1.4 gigahertz processor, which I looked it up, and that is a single-core Snapdragon S2 processor, which came out in 2011. A 4-inch WVGA touchscreen, a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera, a 5 megapixel rear-facing camera with HD video. Obviously, that's going to be 720p. Wi-Fi and GPS, Bluetooth 4.0, and a 1750 milliamp hour battery. So here is talking about shrinking payments and Google Play support. And back in the day, you could have purchased phone insurance through Boost Mobile, so they would cover the cost of a phone and repairs if your phone broke. On the side here is just some fine print. On the bottom is just some barcodes. On the left side is Boost Mobile. On the top is nothing. And on the back, Boost Mobile, again, the phone. And this is a pull tab. So this is what I will pull off when I unbox this thing. And what's included: the phone, battery, charger, USB cable, and documents. And here is talking about how to activate your service and how to refill your service. And here, it's an eco-friendly phone to an extent. Sprint network. This is a Samsung phone. Supports wireless emergency alerts. Focus on driving, and something that this is, I'm not quite sure. And Android, and another barcode. So, let's get into this. I'll try to be very careful with this. Kind of started to peel right here, but I was able to save it. So here is the orange packaging, and on the back here, looks like this wants to fall out. Let's take a look at this. Get started. This must have the documents in it. I'll try to keep this nice and neat here. Get started. Activation guide. Terms and conditions of service. Safety and warranty information. And this looks like a bag to recycle your old phone. You would mail that in to Boost Mobile. Let's take a look at the contents of this box. There we go. Here is the wall charger. 1 amp. Definitely a fingerprint magnet. Here is a micro USB cable with USB-A on the other end. And here is just an insert with a security tag. So here is the phone covered in a lot of plastic wrap. It's kind of concave on the edges here. Reminds me of the Galaxy S3. I'll put this to the side for now. And here's the battery. Fully charge your battery before calling your provider to activate. And again, 1750 milliamp hours. So I'll go ahead and clean up here so we can proceed. Alright, so here's the phone and the battery. First, I'll go ahead and remove the wrap from this battery. There we go. Feels kind of light. Hopefully it has some charge. Here is the phone. Go ahead and insert the battery. You can see here the model of the phone, SPH M840. Alright, so let's take off the plastics, starting with the back here. That reveals the very nice, smooth, glossy plastic of this phone, just like the Galaxy S3. Let's remove the screen protector. Very nice. And let's see if there are any plastics on the side. So it looks like there are no plastics on the side of the phone. So before turning on this phone, let's take a look around it. Starting with the front here, here's the front-facing camera and a proximity sensor. One of these might be a notification light. The earpiece, Samsung logo, 4-inch screen. I do not believe this is a Super AMOLED screen. I think it's just a normal TFT display. Physical home button. Capacitive, menu, and back keys. These light up. On the bottom is a microphone, micro USB port. On the right here, I'm not quite sure what this is, although it might be a camera button. Here it says Qualcomm 3G CDMA. On the top here, this looks like another microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack, the port to remove the back cover, and the power button. On the left side here is the volume rocker, micro SD port with this little flap here, which comes out like this. There is none in there right there yet. On the back, here's a speaker with a bit of raised plastic to prevent muffling. The camera, an LED flash, the Samsung logo. And I must say, first impressions, this is a rather chunky phone. Very slick too. Everywhere on this phone is going to be glossy. So let's start this up. Samsung. Well, that certainly took a while. I thought this phone had shut off. You can see the lit up menu and back keys. So here's the setup screen. The language is English. I'm going to keep that. So let's click start. There you hear the water droplet sound. I'm going to turn off Wi-Fi. Skip this. I'll go ahead and set up the date and time. Alright, here we go. So let's proceed. Here is giving me the option to sign into my Samsung account. I'm going to skip this. Skip the Google account setup. Here, Google and location, I'm going to uncheck these. Skip the name. And I'm going to leave easy mode disabled and click finish. This is a pretty nice looking phone. I see a little bit of lag so far. If we go to About Phone, About Device, we can see Android 4.1.2. Here's the Easter egg. Good old Android Jelly Bean. And let's take a look at the storage. Total space 1.94 gigabytes. Available is 1.81 gigabytes. So this must have only 2 gigabytes of storage in it. Of course, SD card expandable. So that is the Samsung Galaxy Prevail 2. So that is the retro unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Prevail 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, peace.